diabetes.
I'm Marnie, I'm 14, and I have diabetes.
I'm Roger, I'm 15, and I have diabetes.
My name's Teddy, and I have diabetes.
I've had diabetes for about 7.5 years.
About like 3.5 for me.
You know what? I have diabetes too, and I got it when I was 9. And
when
I'm 40. When did you get diabetes?
When I was a baby.
Okay. How
When I
about
was
you?
6.
6. And how old were you? Did you say 18 months?
18 months.
We love this camp. We have a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. Our 7-year-old has diabetes, and I've never had a better experience than we've had here. They've learned every day they have some kind of diabetes education, and every day they don't want to come home. We love it. I personally come and get education through the different vendors that come in. Every year we come by and we learn something new, a new vendor, a new product. So we really support it.
Cure, care, commitment. That is really the focus of the American Diabetes Association. We want to find a cure. We have to find a cure. But in the meantime, we have to care about the families, the people, the organizations, everyone that we are working with, because it's what makes such a difference in people's lives now.
This camp is great for kids with diabetes because they get to meet other kids and they have the same problems as them. I've been coming here to this camp since I was 4 years old. I was a camper till I was 12, and then a CIT, and finally a counselor. I know for me it was great to meet other kids because I knew nothing about diabetes. And so whenever I came out here, I met other kids and learned more about it, and I think every kid that has diabetes should be able to experience this.
Camp is a great place for children with diabetes. They are not only getting to have a good time there and being managed safely in terms of our medical volunteers taking care of the diabetes management, but they're meeting other children with diabetes. For a lot of children, this is the only time they see someone else who has diabetes. For a lot of children, they're the only ones in their school, the only one in their family. Nobody else has this that they're dealing with. Nobody else has got to do their blood testing and take their insulin shots.
It's fun because everyone takes their blood sugar at the same time.
There's all these other diabetics, so you don't feel shy about testing or taking your insulin, because people would make fun of me when I tested before. They'd say, "What is that, your cell phone?"
I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was 4 years old, so I've had it for almost 25 years now. I have experience dealing with a lot of different things that the kids at our camps deal with as well. They open up to you a little bit more when they know that you've actually dealt with the things that they're dealing with. When I went to camp, I was 10 years old, but it was awesome. My counselor was awesome. I got to meet a lot of girls in my cabin that also had diabetes. And I'm proud to say it was the very first time I ever learned how to give myself my own injections. So that was a pretty big milestone for me.
Ashanti, tell me how many carbs you had at lunch today.
I had 30.
30 carbs? Okay. So how much insulin do you think that'd be? You take 1 unit for every 10 grams, so that's 3 units of insulin. Come on down and get your shot.
In Diabetes Camp, we not only want to provide the fun that a child can have in terms of going to camp, but we have to be very careful with the diabetes management for the children.
Camp is run by volunteers who give their vacation time, take off work, and come here and spend a whole week with these children.
You know, the American Diabetes Association, their mission is to find a cure for diabetes, but in the meantime, we all have to live with the disease. So, you know, camp really focuses on the only difference between diabetes seeming to rule our life and diabetes just being a part of who we are is our attitude.
I know that camp can be such a positive experience in your life that it can show you that there's nothing that diabetes can stop you from doing. And I want to share that experience that I've had with the kids because I know how positive camp has been in my life.
As a parent, I can tell you this is a great experience. When she was first diagnosed with diabetes, she was 2, just felt like, oh my gosh, this is something that she's never going to be able to escape and have fun like all the other kids, and it's just been a wonderful experience. First time I took her to camp as a parent, it was amazing to know that someone else was going to check her blood and be taking care of her and knew all those things. I felt so comfortable with her being at camp. It's just a wonderful relief and a little bit of break mentally for a parent to know that there are good people here at this camp, knowledgeable of diabetes. They're going to take care of your kids, and this is wonderful. I love it.
Cure, care, commitment. Our volunteers are committed, the people who are participating in our events and programs, everyone is committed to make that happen. It's all to head towards a cure, but in the meantime, our diabetes camps would not be able to operate without the help that we get from so many organizations, foundations, corporate entities. We do need the donations in order to help the programs operate. It's what has to happen for the American Diabetes Association. Cure, care, commitment.